Hi, scholars. This is Miss C, and it is so good to see you today. We will be learning a new skill and working on a words rule activity throughout our lesson.
Materials.
You will need a paper and pencil for our learning today. Ready? We have 2 new learning targets for today. Please follow along with me as I read them. Our first learning target says, I can identify plural words with an IES ending. The second learning target says, I can read and identify singular words ending in Y and EY and plural words ending in S and IES.
Read aloud.
We are going to read a poem together today. It is called I Spy. Make sure you listen for words that have something in common. Here we go. I spy with my little eye many groups of things. 2 bunnies hop and flop, 3 flies stop and drop, 4 lilies get cropped on top. Down the pavement I go, so many groups to know. What similarities did you notice in many of these words? I noticed a lot of plural words that have an ending to make them mean more than one. Let's look at our poem. I see that the words groups and things have the suffix s, and the words bunnies, flies, and lilies end with the suffix ies. Both of these suffixes make the base word plural. Usually ies has the e sound. You'll notice that flies does not end with the e sound, but that's because it is a sly y word. Remember, when a single syllable word ends with y, it has the long I sound. When we have a word with 2 or more syllables that ends with y, we'll hear that y make the long e sound. Both bunny and lily fit that pattern. So when they are plural, we hear e's. Let's keep reading to see if we hear even more words with the e's sound. Here's another part of the I Spy poem. I'll read it and listen carefully. 5 ladies scrub and grub. 6 puppies tug the rug. 7 kitties lug a jug. No one is alone today. So many groups come my way. Did you hear any of the familiar patterns? Are there still a lot of words with the e's sounds? It seems like it. I see ladies, puppies, and kitties. There's also groups, which has the plural suffix s. Let's read one last part of the poem together. Suddenly, I feel so low. Where are all the people I have known? I know. I'll find my family. My sister, mom, and dad make 3. Families are such great groups. Go get yours and play some hoops. I see one more IES word. Families. I also see 2 S words, groups and hoops. Let's read this last part again together so that we can practice reading with fluency. While we read, focus on reading smoothly, with expression, with meaning, and at just the right speed. Here we go. Suddenly I feel so low. Where are all the people I have known? I know. I'll find my family. My sister, mom, and dad make 3. Families are such great groups. Go get yours and play some hoops. Nice job, fluent readers.
Transition song.
Can you take a closer look, a closer look, a closer look? Can you take a closer look at these words today?
Word work.
We are going to investigate some more plural words like the ones we heard in our poem. As you saw, there are 2 different suffixes that make a word plural, s and IES. We will decide which of these each base word uses. We will also write the words down, so be sure to have your paper and pencil ready. Here we go. Our first word is babies. Does babies have the suffix S or IES? Babies has the suffix IES. Go ahead and write down the word babies. Here's our next word. Monkeys. Does monkeys have the suffix S or IES? Monkeys has the suffix S. Go ahead and write down the word monkeys on your paper. Our next word is valleys. Does valleys have the suffix S or IES? Valleys has the suffix S. Go ahead and write down the word valleys on your paper. I noticed that both monkeys and valleys use the suffix S, and they have something else in common. In both base words, the last two letters were EY. Let's watch for a pattern and see if all of our words that end with EY use the suffix S. This word is lilies. Does lilies have the suffix S or IES? Lilies has the suffix IES. Go ahead and write down the word lilies. Here's our next word. Turkeys. Does turkeys have the suffix S or IES? Turkeys has the suffix S. Go ahead and write down the word turkeys on your paper. Turkeys is spelled with the suffix S. This word uses S because the base words end in EY. So we can follow the word rule. To make words ending in EY plural, we can just add the suffix S. Here is our last word. Puppies. Does puppies have the suffix S or IES? Puppies has the suffix IES. Go ahead and write down the word puppies. In the word puppy, we replace the Y with I and add ES to make it say puppies. This is a word rule we can remember to help us become better spellers. To make words ending with a consonant Y plural, we use the suffix IES. Go ahead and give yourself a pat on the back for all your hard work.
Closing reflection.
Which word rule for making words ending in Y plural was not too tricky? Which one is still a bit tricky? You did a great job reading and writing plural words. Keep up the great work, and I can't wait to see you next time.